And a hello, and a hello, and a good Wednesday morning to you. We're seeing more of each other this week than we usually do, aren't we? That's because today is the full moon in Pisces, and I thought I would do a full moon reading for the community. But if you are here, or if you watch this video, just know that this reading is meant for you. There are no coincidences. We're attracted or we resonate with what is meant for us. So if you are here, this is meant for you. Today I am going to use the Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jody Bergsma. So these are some of my favorite ones, even if they are a little bulky. I love the pictures and I love the energy of them. So our first question is, and this video might be a little longer than normal because this reading actually has 6 questions. So I'm just shuffling them at the moment, just shuffling the cards and trying not to get them all over the place. So the first question is, where am I, or where are you now? Karen, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you reward. So, where are we now? We're in a place of stillness. Pisces is a very watery sign, and it can either be still or it can be tumultuous, chaotic. And so we're being asked to find that place of stillness, which can be rather difficult when it's the full moon, because the full moon energy just amplifies everything. But Pisces also rules our intuition. It rules our intuition and our emotions, which our emotions and our feelings are basically these signals of our intuition, or can be. It can be. It can, our emotions, our feelings are the manifestation of our intuition. Our emotions are the manifestation of our thoughts. So feelings such as the feelings in our bodies, like that tingling sensation or the tingling of your head, that is the manifestation of our intuition. The emotions in our stomachs often point to where our thoughts are. So we're being asked to find that still point within us as best we can at this time, because it is when we find that still point within us that we are able to hear our intuition. We are able to feel those feelings that do point to intuitive hits. What has manifested for me since the new moon? Partnership, the puffin. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So, the feeling that I am getting, and it's something that I'm experiencing as well, is what has manifested for me, what has manifested for you since the new moon. Opportunities to connect with another or others, either in community or partnership. And you're being asked to take a look at those, because those connections, that connection, is what will move you forward. What will move you forward? As humans, we have an innate desire to connect. Not only to connect with others in community, but to connect with spirit, to connect with our spirits. And that is what truly nourishes us. It's that connection that protects us. And often we're conditioned to believe that asking for help is a sign of weakness. It isn't. It really isn't. When we ask for help, we're allowing others to be of assistance or in service, if you want to look at it like that, in service to us. And think, if the roles were reversed, how would you feel if you knew that you had a friend or a loved one that was really in need of help, and they didn't allow you to help because they were afraid of appearing weak? So by accepting help and assistance, we're allowing others to be of service to us. And I know when I'm able to help others, it just gives me a really good feeling that I was able to help and that I was able to lighten the load that they bear a little bit. So we're being asked to allow, to be open to assistance, whether it be assistance from those around us or from spirit. What is coming into my awareness? What is coming into your awareness right now? It's right here. Unicorn. Infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of life. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. So often we are conditioned to the limitations, to perceive the limitations of our background, of our skin, of our gender, of our economic status. We're conditioned to believe that these things put us in a box and that we are only allowed to accept that which is in the box with us. The truth of the matter is that each of us has infinite possibilities in our lives of what we can become, of what we can do, of what we can have. And it's when we are an open channel thinker, meaning when we are open to all the possibilities. Because if we can think it, if we can imagine it, it can become reality in our lives. Our imagination is messages from spirit of what is truly possible in our lives. So if we can imagine it, if we can envision it, it can become reality in our lives. And it doesn't matter what our background is. It doesn't matter what the color of our skin is. It doesn't matter what gender we are. None of that matters. We are divine spirits in a physical form. And just like the seed of an apple can grow an apple tree, the seed of the divine can grow unlimited possibilities, infinite possibilities. And each of us is a seed of the divine spirit, source, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Each of us is a seed. And we cannot grow anything that is not likened to that which we are from. So each of us has infinite possibilities. And when we become an open channel, a sponge, if you will, of the universal energy, the infinite possibilities that are all around us, we can experience that in our own lives. So that is what's coming into our awareness, is that we are an infinite being with infinite possibilities. No matter what body we were born into, no matter what economic status or situation we were born into or find ourselves, we, when we become open to infinite possibilities are possible. So, what is no longer serving me? What is no longer serving you? Now we'll pull this back. Visionary. Rise, rise above Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. So the question is, what is no longer serving me? What is no longer serving you? Anything that does not support this vision Anything that does not support you being able to see that you're on the right path or reflects your self-worth or your worth of love, anything that does not support your worthiness no longer serves you. And that can be different for all of us. What situations in your life right now reflect or tell you that you are not worthy of your dreams coming true, not worthy of love, not worthy of everything that your heart desires? What in your life is telling you that? Rise above it. What is limiting you? And that's the theme, is what is limiting you? Let go of it. Bust out of that box. Bust through that quote unquote glass ceiling. Anything that you feel is holding you back, it is only your perception that it is holding you back. That's holding you back. It's only your perception of it that is truly holding you back. Let go of that. And the full moon is a good time to look back at the seeds we planted at the new moon and release those dreams. Release those dreams to the universe, to God, to source, to spirit. Release them and see what happens. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, yes. So that through the universe, so that the universe can work its magic, we just need to step out of our own way, out of the way, and let the universe work its magic. And what manifests is meant to be. What doesn't manifest, it's not meant to be, at least not now. At least not now. That doesn't mean that, oh, excuse me, that a couple of years down the road, it won't manifest. That doesn't sound right. What I'm trying to say is, it doesn't mean that it's never meant to be. It's just sometimes divine timing is different from what we want the timing to be. And when we fight against it, when we get in the way, it just makes it more difficult for spirit to give us what we want. And sometimes it's a blessing that we don't get what we want. But that's something we're unable to see until further down the line. How can I release these energies with grace and ease? The pronghorn action. And I think I'm going to draw one more card. This one says, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. And I think I feel like another card is necessary for that one. So how can I release what no longer serves me with grace and ease? Dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Learn to live with the rhythm of your heart. What's that mean? That means that, as we said, each of us is a seed of the divine, the child of God, the seed of the divine. We are supernatural. When we learn to live in flow and open up to divine guidance from our spirits, from that seed, that's when we're able to take the action necessary to move forward with confidence. When we live in alignment with the energies around us and with the energy within us, that divine energy within us, when we learn to move in flow with that, then we can be confident to move forward. Then our keen senses will lead us to a success. And that is when infinite possibilities are available to us. But we need to get in touch with and start listening to the voice of our own spirit. What resources are available to me in letting go and releasing? Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Awaken my intuition. Awaken your intuition so that we can hear the messages that are coming through to us that will guide us to success. That is always the best resource available to us, is the voice of our soul. And when we follow the voice of our soul, we can release those things that don't serve us with grace and ease. And that voice is always trying to get our attention. We get so busy in our lives, we fill it up with activity, our doings, that we can't hear it. And I truly, truly believe that was one of the universal reasons for the COVID pandemic, is to get us to slow down and listen. Listen to the voice of our spirit. Our whole world came to a screeching halt for a reason. Things that many of us thought were important, we realized they weren't. And that some of the activities we engaged in were just busyness, just us keeping ourselves busy. Possibly so we couldn't develop that connection with our spirit, to look within and see what there is to see. When we're so busy, we don't have time to do that. And subconsciously, a lot of us are afraid to see what's in there. And so we keep ourselves busy. We label them as have tos and commitments and obligations. I have to do this. I have to do that. The truth of the matter is we don't have to do anything. We make a subconscious contract, agreement, or an unconscious agreement that we need to do that for one reason or another. But often it's to keep us so busy that we can't look within, because so many of us are afraid of what we will find. It's that shadow. And we are going into the darker seasons of the year. And those darker seasons are meant to pull us within so that we can clear out what no longer serves us. Not just from our physical reality, but from our inner reality as well. The journey of the soul. The journey of the soul does require us to take a look at the shadow. And what is the shadow? The shadow is every bit of us that we've stuffed away, that we deny, that we deny doesn't exist, that we don't want to exist. And there is a lot in there that needs healing, that needs light shined upon it, love and healing. With one beam of light, many shadows are moved away. And that's not the actual quote. I can't remember the actual wording, but with one beam of light, many shadows are moved away. And that is what the full moon is asking us to do, to shine a light into the darkness, our darkness. And then when we do that, that's when we can let go and release what no longer serves us. And then that's when we can move forward with confidence. And with that, I think that our reading has come to a close. I hope you found some bits of insight in there, things that you can use and take to heart for your own journey. And if you are interested in having a private reading with me, you can go to my website and schedule a private reading with me. And here's that link. So until next time, dear friends, I will see you again next Monday for the Monday messages. I hope you have wonderful days in between now and then. Take care, and I will see you soon. My love to you.